Welcome to Conversations with Selena, the podcast where we discover inspiration, motivation, and information to help you live your best life. I'm your host, Selena, aka Sunshine, and each week we'll dive into conversations with guests who share their testimonies, insights, and advice. We'll explore topics that uplift, encourage, and empower you to be the best version of yourself you can be. So tune in and let's have some fun while we explore all that life has to offer. Keep it smiling, sunshine, and let's go. Hey, sunshine. Oh, it's telling me I got some of your destinations have errors. It's okay. It's okay. So it's Saturday morning. It's 10 o'clock. Uh-oh. See, this is why me and ink pens just cannot be on these white covers. Just be messing everything up. Dang it. I'm going to try to get that off. But, what you doing, sunshine? I just wanted to come live. I'm up in Joshua's little corner. Yeah, we moved the couch because it's like just pieces and just some kind of made it a square. So he's not here, so I came out in his little spot. And it was comfortable out here. It was comfortable. Y'all ever felt like your knuckle needed to be popped, but it just, even though you pop it, it ain't doing what you needed to do? That's how my knuckle feel. But I was out here with my notebooks. It's like I got 10 notebooks. They're all named something different. Like this is a to-do. I don't know if you can see that. And then this notebook is pink for personal. And then the blue is to-do. And I was just sitting out here writing out bills and how much I owe these people, because I've been avoiding it a little bit just because I'm so stretched, like very, very stretched. And in order for you to get something right and fix it, you got to know what's wrong. So that's what I was out here doing. And I said, you know what? I keep saying I'm going to stop worrying about what I look like and stuff looks like, because nothing looks the way that it used to look. My little setup is gone. Like, we're in this apartment. Joshua's in the living room. Y'all already know the whole story, but just in case you don't, that's what it's looking like. And Sean is in one room, Joshua's in the living room, and I'm in a room. But I work in the room. I sleep in the room. And so it was just nice to come and be outside of the room, because I feel like, hey, Jennifer. Yes, girl, we are doing well. Thank you so much. So, yeah. And it felt good to get out of there. But we're working on healing, our healing journey, our self-care, and all of that stuff. So I was like, what's the first thing that I want to work on? Because I still got to get my little jar all the way together for what I want to do when I feel like it's time for self-care, right? So y'all tell me what y'all doing today for Saturday self-care. Good morning, Maya. Girl, you was on Facebook. I'm shocked. Praise the Lord. Hey, Vanessa. So, how do you get yourself together if you're not really admitting that there's an issue? But y'all know that I'm really working on transparency, have been, since I met, some of my guests that are completely transparent about things that they've done, things that they've been through. That's hard, y'all. That's hard. That's not an easy thing to do, but it is so freeing when you do. And sometimes people say, I don't know why you want to tell all your business. It's not my business. I mean, I guess it is business, but it's also my testimony. And I don't look at it as telling my business. I've been quiet and silent for too long. And like, I don't know if y'all saw that. I don't know if y'all saw, because everybody don't watch the news, but that little girl that man, OMG. Let me see. Let me look. Hey, Maggie. Congratulations, girl. Welcome over here to Conversations with Selena community. Thank you for joining. So, let me see. Let me get out of this because I posted it. I was so mad. I was sick to my stomach. I was mad, and I was like, you know what? I don't care if I have to work to continue to do this because I'm working to pay for this, to do Conversations with Selena. But I was so sick. So let me see. I have to look at her name, and I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, but she's a beautiful little girl. And her name is Naziah, I think, Harris. And they're in Detroit. And according to this was pulled from CBS Detroit. I saw it and I shared it on Facebook. A Detroit man charged with the murder of a 13-year-old Naziah Harris, who was reported missing a year ago. A year ago. So the man's name is Jarvis Butts. He is 42. She was 13. Is charged with first-degree premeditated murder, second-degree criminal sexual conduct, and child sexual abusive activity. The 13-year-old was last seen getting off her school bus at the corner of Cornwall and 3 Mile Drive on January 9th. However, her body has not been found. So just fast forward to the end of it. Somebody out there blowing. So according to this, the aunt knew of the inappropriate behavior because she saw some text messages between her and the boyfriend, because it's the aunt's boyfriend. And she says she never expected anything beyond the typical uncle niece bond. Those text messages was not uncle niece type text messages. And then the grandmother had dropped her off at school, but basically the little girl was pregnant by him, and he groomed her, because people was like, well, she knew better, she should have known better. She was 13, and he started when she was a couple years younger. So the little girl is not a grown woman. She's not grown. She was groomed, and he was in a position where, like, probably the father figure, because on one of the episodes I saw the father, and it was like he was in maybe a nursing home. It could have been a hospital. I'm not sure, but I think he has congestive heart failure. I was gonna do a live maybe later on it because it just bothered me so much. But that's not what I was supposed to be talking about this morning. But maybe it was. So anyway, they saw on the man's phone that he had been searching like ways to abort a baby, and it was the pill, some red antifreeze, and something else. So they're not sure that if maybe he didn't intentionally just kill her and was just trying to abort the baby, and she died, and then of course he disposed of the body and the baby. So it's just sad. It's so sad. Disgusting, devastating. This little girl hadn't even started living her life. And it doesn't really talk about her mom that I saw. So maybe the mother was not in the picture. And then, so it talks about the grandmother, the aunt, and of course, the pedophile. And the worst part about it, she wasn't the only child. So he shouldn't even been out here walking. They need to make a real good example out of some of these people, and I bet you they'll stop. Anyway, I'm getting off that soapbox. That's not what I meant to come here for. So that was just really horrible. And I still might do a live specifically on some of those topics. We'll see. And But yeah, so back to my bills. So you gotta admit that you got an issue, right? So I'm admitting that I need to know how much I have coming in, how much I have going out, so that I can see where all of my paycheck is going to, right? And so I wanted to just share. I talked to the lady at the bank, and she transferred me to these people that help you with your budget and stuff. So if you have an old credit card, like keep your oldest credit card because that shows your history. So when you start trying to pay things off and stuff like that, don't just start closing everything out, like paying it off, closing it out, paying it off, closing out, because your credit will take a hit. So I told her, as I get the information, I'm going to share the information because we need to know. Like, we need to know what it is that we need to do in order to be healthier, be wealthier, be happier, and be whole. And I just been broken, feels like, for so long, but it feels good to be on this health journey, this self-care journey. I don't care how many times I fall off the wagon. You could best believe I'm going to get back up. I'm going to get back up. And so we are in the 21-day challenge with the Mike Way. And I know that I started out at 250. I'm 230, I think 8. Yeah, I think it's 238. So I'm 238, and I'm kind of stuck at 238 right now, but it's better than the 250 that I was at. So I'll take it. I just keep working on it. And let's see. That was on that, and I put some stuff in my notes because I'm only gonna be on here a short period of time. Um, hey Shanice girl, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Love you too. Thank you for your support. So, let me go over here to, okay, so talked about the budget. We got a show at 11 today. So conversation with Selena at 11 Central. So in about 50 minutes. And then meetup is tonight at 7. So if you need the link, I will send out the link because we'll be doing it on Google Meet. It will be on Google Meet tonight, not Zoom. Previously, it's been on Zoom, but tonight it'll be starting on Google Meet. I finally canceled my Zoom subscription. So, and I wouldn't have canceled it, but right now, again, I'm working on my budget, and until the contributions to keep conversation with Selena really start to roll in, I have to cut back in order to keep a roof over my head. So hopefully you all understand and can appreciate the growth that's taking place. So also, we do sunshine shout outs. If you would like to nominate someone for a shout out, please just email me, send me a message, and we can work on shouting out your person or business, people, groups, organizations. Just send them to conversation with Selena at Gmail. You could also send it to admin@selenathomas.net. Then Valentine's Day shout outs are coming again. If you would like to also shout out your Valentine's Day, your children, your mom, just make sure that you go register for that. That's going to be at selenathomas.net as well. I said about the account. That was the only thing I was supposed to really say. Keep your oldest account open. And as I get tips and tricks, I will share them. Let's see. I think that's it. I'm working on, just to put it out there, what I'm working on is walking, water, word, reading, and writing. So I'm working on the walking, the word, the water, the reading, and the writing. That's a lot of stuff. But those things are necessary. So you need to get into your word more, right? We need to get into our word. And this stuff doesn't have to take long. I'm over here drinking out this Stanley cup. I think this is like 40 ounces. So I'm trying to drink 2 of these a day. So that's going to be the water. And then, of course, the reading and the writing. So the writing portion is going to be like journaling and putting my thoughts down off paper, because if you get it from here and get it on paper, you're less likely to feel so anxious. So, and then of course, reading is so beneficial. You get a lot of information and knowledge, even if it's an audible. Like, I don't necessarily have time always to sit with a book. I got a new book though. I'm gonna have to do a video on it. It's about budgeting and stuff, so I'll have to share that. But that's it. That's it. That's all. I think that was it. And tell me what you're doing for Self Care Saturday. What are you doing for yourself today on Self Care Saturday? For me today, I'm planning on trying to get in my 5,000 steps. So it's nothing crazy. It's doable. It's a goal that I feel like I can reach, and then once I do that consistently, I'll bump it up to, I'm gonna do 10,000 today. But if you're in the app, in the walking app, the Step Up app, y'all be looking out for me today and help keep me accountable. You can nudge me in the app. You can cheer me on in the app. We can do it for one another. Y'all know y'all get it sometime. I'm like, get up and get to moving. So y'all send me something in the app if you don't see me moving. Let me see, what am I at right now? Probably 2 steps. 100. Trisha is already at 3,000. Mabel is at almost 1,000. So yeah. Trisha always leading the pack in them steps, y'all. Every now and then, who is her competition? Just Vanessa. Vanessa be her competition. And Mabel and Shadon sometimes get up there. Shadon. But most of the time, it's Trisha. So Trisha is the leader in the Step Up app. So y'all be sure to go follow her. Don't follow me because I'm at 100. I'm going to be following Trisha. I'm going to try to catch up with her at 3,000. But baby, she's going to leave me in the dust because she'll be at 20,000 by noon. She'll at least be at 20,000 before she goes to bed. But she is moving. And that's it. I didn't have anything else on my notes, just to encourage you on today and then remind you to follow Conversation with Selena, share it with someone. Help us grow this year in 2025. Like, we ain't got time. We ain't got time to stay stagnant. It's time to move. It's time to grow. It's time to heal. And that's one step at a time. It's one day at a time. Don't stress yourself out because you didn't do it yesterday. This is a new day, new grace, new mercy. I love saying that because it encourages me that I don't have to live in the past anymore. I don't have to live in the what had happened. I can live in the present and in the moment and enjoy life. Like, I have some changes coming in a week or so. My kid is, I don't know what he's doing, but he's probably going to be leaving to go to Los Angeles, and that is working my nerves. So that's probably going to take place in the next week or so. And it's just changes coming down the pipeline. My lease is going to be up in July. That's like right around the corner. What is Sunshine going to do? So y'all be praying for me to have the guidance, the wisdom, and the knowledge to do what's best and not operate from self, because self will have you all the way jacked up. Yes. So, but I am working on me, working on the businesses, working on the podcast, the radio. If you would like to tell your testimony, this came to my mind last night. Like, when I'm in StreamYard, we have the ability to do a video or audio. So some people may not want to be seen on camera. If you don't want to be seen on camera, that is so fine. We can do an audio of your testimony. So don't be afraid because you're like, I don't want my face shown. you can do an audio version and still share your testimony. I have StreamYard, and then I have the other service for the podcast, and I need to utilize this because I'm paying for it. So why not get my voice out there every time I get a chance? Get on there, say something. Eventually, it will catch on, and people will share. Hey, Allison, what's going on, girl? Something done jumped in my eye. Probably an eyelash, but it hurts. Um, yeah, so you don't have to show your face. And if you have a testimony or you're an expert at something and you would like to come and share, I'm looking for someone to come talk about bullying. I don't know why that's been on my mind so heavy, but I need someone to come and share their testimony, their knowledge, their expertise on bullying, like how to recognize a bully, how to report a bully without feeling like you snitching. What do you do if you're in that situation? How do you handle it if you're a parent and your child is being bullied? So if you know anybody that can talk on that topic, definitely. And with this situation and this little girl, this 13-year-old girl that this man ungroomed, this he has gotten her pregnant and now killed her. Like, if you know anybody that's in that type of situation, been in that type of situation, and you want to talk about it, this is the place to talk about it. Like, I'm on fire more today than I probably was when I first started, because it's a different type of on fire. Like, I was coming to motivate and encourage, but now it's also about informing and information. It's always been part of it, but I was more so just saying, good morning, sunshine. Have a great day. Now I'm like, good morning, sunshine. Have a great day, but work on your budget, but get to walking, but get to writing, but get to reading, but get to meditating, but get to praying, but be vigilant all the time. Stay focused, pay attention to these children, because if the parents, the caretakers, whoever, because I don't think her parents are active in her life. The dad didn't even know where she was. But if whoever is her caretaker was paying attention, the signs are always there. The signs are always there. I'm going to repeat this again. The signs are always there when children are being abused. No matter how hard they try to hide it, if you pay attention, the signs are there. So if you or you know of anybody who would like to come and share their testimony, it could be a repeat person. You might say something this time that you forgot to say last time. I don't discredit, discard, or turn away anyone. Like, come over, let me know what we're going to talk about. Tell me what your testimony is. It is my brand. It is Conversation with Selena, so I have to be careful who I allow on the platform. But listen, you got a testimony to share. You got something burning down on the inside of you that you feel like could save somebody's life, that could help somebody. You let me know. My phone number is there. Let me see. Email is conversationwithselena@gmail.com. Email is admin@selenathomas.net. The website is selenathomas.net. There are so many ways for you to get in touch with me. And it's just going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year, a great year. And if you're late logging on, let me know if you want to shout out anyone. We will put them on the page as the shout out for the week. It could be a business, an organization, a group, a person, anything like that. And don't forget, tonight is meetup. So the number is 682-800-5477. 682-800-5477. You can also send a text message to that number. And 5477 spells KISS. Y'all know what KISS stands for, right? Keep it smiling, sunshine. So 682-800-KISS, KISS, 5477. Send me a text message. I know y'all got people. Y'all know too many people not to send somebody my way. So however many people I have on this live, or if you're listening to it later, you know one person. So if it's 10 people, you can send 10 people. And we will be booked and busy, baby. We booked busy and in the budget. This is January 2025. Whatever didn't go right 2024, leave it over there. And stop hanging on to the negativity that's already taken place in 2025 to dictate how you feel about what God gonna do in your life. You know, they're like, oh Lord, 2025 and already came in bad. Fires over here, fires over there, killing over here, you know, all this kind of stuff that we're depending on for where we coming from or where we think God is taking us to. You better stay focused. Stay focused on your word. Stay focused on what God has planted in you, that's spoken over your life, not what you see going on around you. You can't let what's going on around you determine how you see your present and your future. So, stop speaking the negativity. We ain't doing that. But we will be speaking facts. So I will be coming back talking about this man and this pedophile, this murderer, and this 13-year-old baby. I mean, I'm just too done. I don't know when I'm gonna do it because I need to go and really look into it. I've only got like the little snippets of it, but I want to go and read it because that just messed with me some kind of bad. So y'all just be looking for that. But again, 11 o'clock Central, we'll be live. Hey, Cynthia, girl, how you doing? Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Yoki. Okay, let me see what Yoki got to say before I go. God is truly showing out for me and my baby. It started rough, but what the enemy meant for bad, God turned it for good. You better say it loud for the people in the back. That's exactly right. Like, it's all working together for our good. It is. And so don't worry about what looks like it's falling apart. It is falling in place. It is not falling apart. So let people go. That's gonna go. Let them go. I got 2 people right now. I'm like, are y'all mad at me? Like, I know I haven't done anything to you, but they not answering and they not responding. Baby, if you want to let me loose, I ain't holding on no more. I'm not that old Selena hanging on like the girl from what was that movie? Was she holding on to that man's leg? I'm not holding on to nobody's leg that don't want to be held on to. That was me and that low self-esteem and not knowing my worth and my value. You want to walk? Baby, bye. Baby, bye. It was good knowing you. Your season is up in my life. We want to hold on to these temporary people like they lifetime people. They come into your life sometimes for a season, sometimes just for a reason, and sometimes for a lifetime. And if they not your lifetime people, baby, bye. Because I want what God wants for me. That's what I want. I want to be obedient in this season. And I know I've been disobedient in some areas. And I can guarantee you, you have been too, because we want it our way. And if we can't get it our way, we try to make it our way. And then we be right back at the feet of Jesus saying, Lord, forgive me for taking it on myself, trying to do it myself. I'm giving it back to you, and I'm not taking it back this time. How many times y'all done said that? Lord, I'm giving it back to you, and I'm not taking it back this time. And then you be like, Lord, you're taking too long. And then you try to take it back. And you're only delaying. You're only delaying your promise every time you try to pick it up and handle it yourself. My grandfather used to say, you have diamonds going down your back. You look better going than you did come. Girl, you look better going than you did coming. Girl, that's funny. You got diamonds down your back. I ain't never heard that one, Yoki. I ain't never heard that one. But for y'all that's just coming on, let me just do a last recap before I jump off. Let me see. I had myself some notes. I went in on the little baby. That had me messed up. There's a show at 11 today. Her name is Barbara Shirky. And then Meetup is tonight at 7. It's going to be on Google Meet. I don't know what I said earlier. Google Meet, not on Zoom. Had to cancel Zoom. But I will send out the link for the Google Meet. If you'd like to nominate somebody for the Sunshine Shout Out, please do so. If you want to nominate somebody for the Valentine's Day, please do so. And we're working on budgets over here. I'm working on my budget, and I was saying that the lady told me to keep your oldest card. Like when you start paying things off. Why is these people messing with me about these student loans? Talking about activate your forbearance. Child, leave me alone. I gotta add that into the budget. But working on a budget, when you start paying them off, especially if like you're doing the snowball effect and you're starting with your lowest one first, and then you're applying what you used to pay for that one to the next lowest one, be sure to check your dates of the oldest one, because if you close your oldest one, it really hurts your history, your credit score, and your history. So you want to leave that longest account open so that when they pull it, they can say, oh, she's had this account since 2019 or whatever, or 2005 or 2000 or when, however old it is. Just keep the oldest one and try to get stuff paid down. So be strict on yourself this year with the spending. Take off the Amazon app. Take off the Shein app. I'm so sick of Temu telling me to spin the wheel. I don't want to spin the wheel. I don't want nothing y'all got. I don't care if it's $5. I don't want it. That could be $5 that I could put in an investment. That could be $5 that I could put in crypto. That could be $5 that I could put in a high yield savings account. I'm not sending my $5 to Shein, Temu, or Amazon. I love Amazon. I do. I'm going to limit myself. I'm not going to cut myself all the way off, but I am going to limit myself. Let's see what Maggie said. She said, yes, time accounts open is 15% of your score. See, I ain't know that. See, that's what I'm talking about. I need an expert over here to let us know what we're doing. So yes, Maggie, if you would like to come and talk to us about finances, if you're able to do something like that, or if you know somebody that can help us with budgeting, please let me know, girl. We open. Let Shein and Temu gotta go. Laugh out loud, Shein. Yes, I'm getting a divorce from all of this. These things are keeping us broke, and we don't even know it. Like, they make buying so easy, especially Amazon. Amazon got my accounts, my debit card, several of them. You could pay on debit card. You could pay on PayPal. They save all of your addresses that you done shipped to before. So if I done sent you something and you drop on my mind and my heart, honey, I could just go right here, click, send that to there. I could make it a gift. I could send you a note, all of that type of stuff. And that's keeping us broke. Even if it's just temporary, 21 days to make it a habit. Yes, so challenge yourself, because once you take it off, you might realize, like, I can do some stuff for myself. I can take care of self. Things that I've been needing to do for me. You might have been putting off going to get a therapist because you feel like you don't have the extra money. The extra money might be in Amazon, Shein. It might be on the outer appearance, because we spend a lot of money on the outer appearance. The hair, the nails, the clothes. But what about the inside? So work on the inside, and the outside gonna glow naturally. Y'all see sassafras? This naturally. And I don't even care about pulling this off just in the middle of the live. Like, it don't even make me know, it don't even matter. Like, it's time just to be who you are and don't worry about the rest. The message is what's important, not the mess. It's the message. I might look a mess, but it's the message. And I'm not getting caught up anymore on my mess and my mistakes. Like, I can't benefit you because I'm not perfect. Who is perfect? Who has it all together? None of us. We might want to follow the person that's all lean and got a flat stomach. I ain't got no flat stomach. You see it jiggling? It's jiggling, babe. I just told you I went from 250 to 238, and I'm proud of me. And I'm going to jiggle my way all the way down to less than 200. That's my short-term goal. So what I got to go? 30, what I said it was, 238. I think I'm like, the scale was doing 238, 237. I think it was 238. I was like, dang, why you couldn't go over here to 237? But hey, at 38 pounds, if it was 237, 38 or 39 pounds, I'll be under 200. So, baby, listen. I ain't know my value and my worth for a very long time. And it ain't in the weight. It ain't in the hair. It ain't in the clothes. It ain't in none of this stuff. It's me. I'm valuable. And I don't care how many of them men, them nasty men, try to make me feel like I wasn't. The devil is a lie. I am, and so are you. So that's all I got to say. We got live at 11. So y'all come on back at 11 for Barbara Shirky. It's about perspective and perception. Something like that. Perspective and perception. And that's it. And y'all be sure, if you would like to give to Conversation with Selena, to keep Conversation with Selena coming, it's on selenathomas.net/give. selenathomas.net. All right. Y'all keep it smiling, sunshine. Y'all go share a smile, spread some sunshine. Mwah. Talk to you later. Bye.